Hello, Mickey here, playing Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is by no means a new game, but it's a game I've been wanting to play on the channel for quite some time now, and with Secrets of the Machine releasing earlier this year and Bendy the Cage coming soon, I figured I'd play through both Bendy and the Ink Machine and its sequel Bendy and the Dark Revival. I've always loved the Bendy games, and this game itself, Bendy and the Ink Machine, is probably one of my favorite games ever. So I'm very excited to be playing it here for you now. So I will be playing it episodically, one chapter per video, so in total of 5 videos. And while I've never played the game all the way through, I do have a rough understanding of how everything goes, and I do know the story quite well. So we're going to begin with chapter 1. Dear Henry, it seems like a lifetime since we worked on cartoons together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it? You're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your best pal, Joey Drew. That's the note to Henry, of course, from Joey. Got something to show him. Clearly, though, Henry is not ready for what he has in store here.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Oh, this is exciting. I remember the first time I played this game and just how, amazed I was by everything. Alright, so we need to discover Joey's secret. Tip search the workshop. So we're going to be heading over to the ink machine, follow the directory, and just make our way through to it. Ink output schedule. Thomas Connor, Gentoff. Here we go.
This lift could use a few dry cells.
It could indeed, so let's grab them and throw them in here. And let's take a look. See what you're hiding indeed. You know, as cool as the old ink machine design definitely would have been when it was first released, when Bendy and the Ink Machine first came out, there's something just so ominous about the way that the new one looks, with all the pipes hanging down that kind of just trail off into nowhere. And the art style, of course, is really great. I'd never seen anything like it when I first played it. Hello, board. Here we go, and now we've reached the ink machine room with all the strange pedestals. Let's grab each of the items that actually go onto the pedestals.
Hello!
Who put this here?
Hi, Bendy.
Oh my god. Joey, what were you doing?
Very messed up things, as we do have a mangled Boris clone here. Alright, so I'll probably just be grabbing the objects kind of in order here as we come across them. Here we've got our first audio tape. Let's give it a listen.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. The animations sure aren't being finished on time anymore, and I simply don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and who needs that much ink anyway? Also, get this. Joey had each one of us donate something from our workstation. We put them on these little pedestals in the break room to help appease the gods, Joey says. Keep things going. I think he's lost his mind, but hey, he writes the checks. But I tell you what, if one more of these pipes burst, I'm out of here.
And that was the voice of course, Wally Franks, one of the gent workers at the studio, albeit a little bit lazy. He's definitely one of the cooler characters that we hear from in this game. Can we reach the soup? Yes, we can. Alright, there we go. Let's pick up the plush. And that's 2 of 6 items, so I'm just going to make my way around the corner here and just kind of head back in the direction we came back to the first room. And I will go in order on the way back. Dreams come true. That is, of course, Alice Angel's famous phrase there.
Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair.
And this was Henry's old desk with, of course, the original Bendy concept right here, which, as you can see, was actually rejected in favor of the more... the grim, grinning design that we've got here.
Looks like they knocked out a wall or two after I left. Guess it took a few people to replace me.
Yeah, so after Henry left the studio, Joey definitely hired a bunch more staff in order to replace him. And that's a cool little Easter egg here. If we look away from the picture, sometimes it'll change positions. So you can look at that and change it around as many times as you want. I'm not sure how many combinations there are. Oh, he changed again. I'm not sure how many different combinations there are of that, but that would definitely be a fun thing to look into. The Joey Drew Studios logo here, obviously looking a lot different than it did in the original demo, which I've actually never played. I only ever played this game once it was remastered with the release of Chapter 4. One of the Bendy fan songs here. He will set us free. Sammy Lawrence's little catchphrase there. Actually, I did miss a room here. If we head down here, we're not only able to save the game,
Always on time.
also grab the book. And also play darts if we want to. Should we give it a go? Not bad. Definitely could be better. Now this area over here is very interesting, because as you can see, there is a trap door at the back there. Now, this trap door isn't currently open, as we can see, but it is a bit of an Easter egg, so there's a very specific set of criteria that you have to make, or that you have to meet in order to unlock the trap door. So we're not going to be doing that through this playthrough, but maybe through a different playthrough. Maybe in a different video I'll explain how to unlock the trapdoor secret fully. Buy bonds, buy war bonds. Because of course this does take place during the war. Many, many years ago. Let's grab the cog, perfect. That's everything. Just make our way over to the ink machine room again. And kickstart the system. I've always found it very interesting how this works, how a piece from each department is put together in order to...
ink flowing somehow. Should be a switch around here somewhere. Then I can start up the main power.
Yes. Locate the pressure valve. Now the pressure valve is actually back in the screening room, over at the end here.
Hello!
Hello, Bendy. Who put this here? Who knows? Oh dear. There's the valve. Oh. Gross. You know, as somebody who lives in a basement, all those sounds from up above, that's the kind of thing I'm used to. Alright, let's get it going. I was talking to my friend about this game a little while ago, and he was expressing how limited how the game was very limited in terms of mechanics and stuff. At least that's what he thought. And I think that there's a special charm about this one and its sequel, Dark Revival. And while there aren't, as many mechanics necessarily as other games, I still do quite enjoy the simplicity of it, and I do enjoy playing it. So there we go. Ink machine's flowing. And there's Bendy. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh dear. Everything's falling apart. That was pretty crazy. Another audio log here.
It's dark and it's cold, and it's stuck in behind every single wall. In some places, I swear this conversing ink is clear up to my knees. Whoever thought that these crummy pipes could hold up under this kind of strain? And I know something about pressure I don't, or he's some kind of idiot. But the real worst part of it all is are that noises the system makes, like a dying dog in its last legs. Make no mistake, this place, this machine, and this whole darn thing, it just isn't natural. If in fact, I won't be doing any more repair jobs for Mr. Joey Drew.
Fair enough. That's Thomas Connor. That's another one of the gent workers from the studio. He and Wally were definitely complete opposites in character. While Wally was very lazy, Thomas was a little bit more on the hard-working side. And they did definitely butt heads a lot, as we'll find out soon enough from a future audio log.
This will
Here, a
definitely
new
come in
path.
handy.
Rusty axe. Best weapon in the game. Alright. And onto the pentagram we go. And that was Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will be playing through Chapter 2 very soon. Thank you all for watching. Alright, see ya.